DGM Insights Ethical Non-Monogamy and Advanced Intelligence IQ. Swinger's Guide. Real Stories.
This is what's going to be. I was sitting at a wedding, and this guy, he's an anesthesiologist, doctor. He's older, and he just started rattling off. I don't know why he told me this. He started rattling off all the famous people, physicists, doctors, Einstein, everybody, a huge amount of people, and that they were non-monogamous. And he would name off the reasons why he said that, and it was kind of a long list. Now, I know he wasn't monogamous with his wife, whether his wife knew it or not, but he wasn't, and kind of the conversation kind of confirmed that idea. And so it made me wonder if intelligent men are almost always non-monogamous, if there's some difference between intelligent and non-intelligent men and monogamy. And I think that they don't look at the social norms the same way. I mean, we're talking about super geniuses. They don't look at the social norms the same way that everybody else would, maybe. Some people look at social normals and they say, okay, this is a social normal, I'm going to be monogamous. That's what's expected of me. And I think that geniuses say, you know what, I don't care what other people think. I don't care, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to be in my relationship. Now, the ones he was naming, their wives knew. It wasn't that they were cheaters, some of them were. But some of them were actually they were in ethical non-monogamy. They were in a non-monogamous relationship that their wives knew. I was talking to him, and he is really close to a genius, has some patents that are just incredible. And so his final visit that I had at work, and we were private, and he was showing me a patent and I said, I know it. And he goes, do you know what this is? And I said, yeah. I told him what it was. I told him what was different about the diagram. It was like an architectural drawing of it. And he goes, yep, that's where the patent is. That's exactly what's different. I won't say what it was, but he was probably as close to a genius as you're ever going to find in normal public. And and I said, okay, I want to ask you a personal question, which I always say if I'm going to ask a personal question at work, hey, I want to ask you a personal question. Now, they can say yes or no, right? If they say no, don't ask. If they say yes, which they normally will say yes if they have any curiosity. And I said, you have a wife and a girlfriend. He said, yeah, how did you know that? I said, because I listened really carefully. And I said, so you have a wife and a girlfriend, but do they know about each other? And he said, well, I hope so, because we all three live together. So, and some of the other real geniuses, you find out that they had girlfriends and kind of like subordinate wives living with them. So it's kind of an interesting twist on it. He was polyamory, I guess. He thought that was great. I could figure it out because he's very careful about what he said. He did some training and some courses on Six Sigma, which is an industrial way to look at stuff. Just a great guy. But it was funny how he said, yep, well, we all live together, so I hope so. He said that his girlfriend was just as much his wife's girlfriend as it was his. Anyway, it's just something to think about. Thank you.